This is a September update on my 112-gallon average reef. The tank has now been set up almost 3 years in this location, and overall it's looking probably the best it ever has. There is that one new piece of live rock that kind of sticks out, but otherwise everything is looking good, both fish and coral wise. The new coral is Homophilia barabanki. It's basically a red piece, but it does have some subtle color pattern on it, which hopefully will show more as it continues to grow. You'll note that I've ramped it around this piece of rock. This is to give it an easy way to grow. If you don't attach it well, it will end up growing on the bottom and underneath itself. This rainbow chalice is another new piece, which I had no intentions of adding anytime soon to the tank. I had some issues in my frag tank and I was scared I was going to lose it, so I ended up moving it here. Other than the fact it lost some red, it's looking pretty good. This orange lepto was added last month and the rock it's on was just as white as the other piece, so hopefully in another month that rock will blend in. My blue one has really encrusted to the bottom of the glass. You can't really see it here, but in a couple of more months I should have quite a few frags. My rhizo is looking fantastic as always. It was fed earlier in the day, but pretty much all the time it's puffy. I'm still waiting for my pectinia to take off, but it's another coral that's always puffy. Earlier I was measuring this green leather and it's definitely more than 24 inches across when it's fully expanded. It is of course touching a lot of other corals, which is unfortunate, but they have pretty much all adapted to this, even this green acro here. On my return pump, the Passilopora that appeared randomly is almost breaking the water line. My female swallowtail continues to get bigger and bigger streamers. I'm always wondering if she's going to become a he, but other than the streamers, there's been no indication. One other strange thing did happen. This blue Cyphastria was on a different plug, and the plug just crumbled, so I had to move it to a more traditional frag plug. While not quite as big as the green leather, this Gorgonian is probably a little bit more than 20 inches across now. And it's got nowhere to grow on the right or on the top. The side view is still my favorite, and I always make sure to include some footage from this angle. There is that one little spot in the back corner where I could stick some more corals, but it doesn't really get a lot of light or flow. Closer you can see that pretty much everywhere else is filled in nicely. These mushrooms were never placed here, but just started to grow from the other side. And most spots on the live rock are similar to this. All the fish I have are doing well. I actually have probably more room for fish than I do for coral. I was planning on adding 3 pajama cardinals this month, but unfortunately 2 of them died in quarantine, so I've decided to quarantine the survivor for an extra month just to be safe. There is, I guess, a little bit of room in the center, but I'm trying not to fill every spot. I would like to have some negative space, but as the corals grow, that space gets more and more limited. Thanks for watching, and happy reefing!